Hey everyone, and welcome to this video of a concept build that I tried. It is using Discharge with Shard of Lightness, Annihilating Light, Quarterstaff, and being an assassin. There's nothing special about my gear other than Shard of Lightness being a pseudo 6-link, so to speak. I have the boots that makes it so I can get instantly up to my maximum power charges, which is obviously grateful, especially if you want to sustain discharge power charge amounts. And then obviously the Annihilating Light makes it so I deal triple elemental damage, which synergizes great with Discharge, which has a lot of base damage. So on Ascendancies, I've not even done Merciless Lab yet. I just wanted to prove the concept here. The reason I think this Ambush Assassinate would work well is because more crit chance and all that stuff on full life means so that you can pretty much one-shot map bosses reliably. So I'll just do a map here and talk more about it while I do the map. So the way that I sustain or gain my power charges is through using Stormband. So as you see, I'm immediately up to maximum power charges there. So that's how I do it. So the one thing that I did see is since I'm SSF, I didn't have the correct resistances to cap the downside of the reduced elemental res of that staff I'm using. So I'm not capped on all raises yet. I currently only have gold res uncapped, which is not the end of the world. And then, yeah, for the rest of the stuff, I'm just using elemental weakness because it makes them weak to elements. I guess makes sense. I am using Ice Bite on my Stormbrand so I can generate frenzy charges. And then, what else is there to mention? I also have a Hydrosphere, which I can use to apply exposure, elemental exposure to these mobs, which helps a little bit with damage as well. But I ultimately am currently just putting this build aside right now. The reason for that is not because of it being unviable or anything. It's simply because of the fact that I got a badge of the Brotherhood, which I guess could work well with this build as well. It's just that I have no way on this assassin to generate the frenzy charges that I would need to make us viable for bosses, because there's nothing I can do to get frenzy on hit. I can do frenzy on kill like I am, but nothing on hit. And then, so I think this build, if you like the 2-button playstyle, will be a lot of fun to do. I think if you can get a little bit of cooldown recovery, you can discharge slightly more. And if you watch my power charges there at the top, it's not like I have a lot of issues sustaining them or getting them to 6. So, which is currently my maximum. You can, by the way, you can make that so much higher than it currently is by investing a bit more on the tree and some gear. So, as you can see, that's just basically one-shotting all of them. If I crit, that is. So see, she instantly pays there. Yeah, this is a long way to go still. A lot of my skill gems are super low level, so can't even say that I have got everything super scaled up here. And obviously, if you crit on every hit, you will just instantly kill all map bosses with your discharge. Having a quick look at my skill tree, like I said, I'm not fully ascended yet. I will take this next and probably that. So in other words, Deadly Infusion and Ambush and Assassinate. So the way I sustain my mana is literally just this one node here. If you have a different way of sustaining mana, you don't need that at all. What else do I have here? Nothing special yet. The next thing I would do is head to this power charge here. Obviously, every single max power charge is massive for this build. As you can see, I have a very bare bones tree. I just clicked a bunch of things and quickly did this in a few hours, so from here on out it will purely gain power with every single point that you invest, because all the traveling nodes has been done here. So it's just allocating stuff from here on out. So what I would take is, well, either life and these two nodes here. Take that power charge, take this jewel socket, take these two life nodes, take the jewel socket, take that jewel socket. Alright, so just quickly showing you my POB that I've planned out. According to this I need level 92, which is not bad at all. I did allocate stuff here with the intuitive leap. If you don't want to use this or have this, you can save those 4 points right there or do whatever you want with the rest of the points. But basically I take these staff crit nodes, which is great. It brings me to 100% crit chance, 524 crit multi chance, and then it hits for 2.5 million. So it will 100% crit, which will be a lot of damage. And then, yeah, this is the basics of it. That's my ascendancies. Skill gems that I would use are these. I would use Grace and Determination, and then I chose Herald of Ice, but you can drop this for any other aura that you feel defensive or otherwise. And then I just have Elemental Weakness, Hydrosphere in here and Elemental Weakness. Red form is from the chess piece. Also the reason I have only 5 skills here is because of the Shroud of the Lightless, which is a very cheap armor piece, already has Elemental Penetration in it, so it's a pseudo 6 link. But this is the basics of the tree that I was planning on doing. So I might continue this in the future. Please let me know in the comments if this is something that you would be interested in seeing to be played a bit more and seeing where it goes. I mean, this is just theoretical with literally these pieces equipped. Badge of the Brotherhood I can basically unequip, but that's about it. And then for configuration, the only thing I have to take there is power and frenzy charges, and I did put it to shaper, so there's not shocked, and I can take that off, but there's no shocked or anything, as you can see. It's just straight up damage, flat damage, so could be interesting to see where it goes. Doesn't require a high level. Let me know if this is something you'd like to see a bit more of, and then I'll continue playing it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.